It's Friday and we've got changes in store, referring to your forecast. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this program. The very last Friday in the month of June. July rolls in early next week, as does your 4th of July Independence Holiday weekend. I've got what I will refer to as tentative schedule of celebratory activities set for Sagersville and Magoffin County next week. I'll outline for you in more detail in just a few moments. Coverage of this morning's brief and special session of the Magoffin County Fiscal Court. A man indicted in Magoffin County, as well as being sought after in other counties for fraudulent activity in regards to a bunch of bad checks, has been arrested. And it's tournament time, starting over the course of the weekend, heating up in Magoffin County at the start of next week. Our All-Stars taking to the fields, and we'll talk with local league president Matt Wireman and then go over a few brackets for you and times for first pitch. We've got a lot to talk about, and yeah, some change-ups coming weather-wise too. Your weekend not so nice. Then we've got a cold front next week, which may, in addition to bringing us another chance of some showers and storms, cool things off right in time for your 4th of July holiday weekend. Could it be? Well, we'll talk about it in more detail in just a few moments. Only a couple of reports that we'll refer to elsewhere, but a Kentucky attorney gunned down walking to work early this morning. Officials say that a Somerset attorney, very well known, very well thought of, one known for taking a lot of high-profile, hard-nosed cases, died after he was gunned down, shot numerous times after 7 rounds were fired at him. He was walking to work very near his office this morning. 40-year-old Clinton David Inumnit is charged with murder in the shooting death of 57-year-old Mark Stanziano. He was shot several times in front of his Somerset office this morning. There was a sheriff's deputy who witnessed the entire event. He was too far away as far as distance is concerned to try to stop or slow down the crime, but he was only steps away and able to respond and did ID the witness, who was taken into custody just moments later. Inumnit reportedly spent some time overnight studying the attorney's, if you will, schedule. He approached him last night asking for some assistance. Stanziano said he was unable to do so, and then apparently during the overnight, the suspect made plans to take his life and succeeded early this morning. And it was news that broke across central Kentucky and has shaken the entire state and many other places as well. The death of a family of 5 and another individual. 6 people all lost their lives in a terrible fiery crash in Nicholasville yesterday. The exact cause of the crash is still under investigation, but the head-on collision did claim the lives of all 5 members of the Hibbard family. What police do know is that the station wagon involved crossed the center line traveling on 27 in Nicholasville last night. It struck another vehicle head-on and then burst into flames. In all, a family of 5 in the station wagon, including their 3 children, were pronounced dead at the scene. A woman was also injured in the minivan to the point that she too was pronounced dead soon thereafter. 4 other individuals were taken to the UK Medical Center. Their conditions are unknown at this hour to us, but according to police, the station wagon, after the collision, went onto its top and burst into flames. There were people, traffic was heavy nearby. Many tried to help, just simply nothing they could do. The Hibbard family, 25-year-old Stephen, 21-year-old Shayla, their kids 3-year-old Kylie, 7-year-old James, and 5-year-old Alyssa, all died on scene. The identity of the 6th person to lose their life had not been released as of airtime by authorities. Going back to the list of indictments that I brought to you on last Friday's program, a man indicted here in Magoffin County was arrested by Kentucky State Police in Wolfe County last night, where he was also being sought after by authorities for passing bad checks. Last night, Kentucky State Police from Moorhead Post 8 received information on the location of this man, Bobby Brewer. Brewer was wanted for passing several bad checks in several counties throughout the eastern Kentucky and viewing area. He was served with a total of 5 warrants last night upon his being taken into custody. 2 warrants from Magoffin County, 1 count of theft by deception, and 1 count of criminal possession of a forged instrument in the 2nd degree. 2 Fleming County warrants for criminal possession of a forged instrument in the 2nd degree, and a Clark County warrant for theft by deception. Brewer was taken into custody without incident, but later lodged in the Three Forks Regional Jail in Beattyville. Now, here in McGoffin County, as I covered per the indictment report that I ran last Friday, he was indicted by a sitting grand jury after passing a bad and fraudulent check at the local Classic Donuts establishment. And the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department also had a separate warrant in his name for similar crimes at a Royalton place of business. When I come back, coverage of the brief and to-the-point special session of the McGoffin County Fiscal Court this morning. They also discussed the fireworks in Sagersville. On the heels of that, I'll talk to you about your tentative 4th of July holiday celebration schedule. All that and more right after these words. You can be playing, relaxing, and enjoying your brand new lifestyle in just days with one call to Baker's Pool Supply. Over 38 years of professional installation at affordable prices on above ground and in-ground swimming pools. Or if you're ready to open your pool for the season, you need a new liner, a solar cover, some parts, or the best in BioGuard chemicals or salts, Baker's is your full-service answer, serving all of Kentucky and surrounding states with complete satisfaction, and they offer financing. 800-633-7102 or bakerspoolsupply.com.
Have you ever noticed how many insurance commercials and advertisements are on television nowadays? You can't watch your favorite program without seeing a little pig or green lizard trying to sell you insurance and get your money for their premiums. But let me ask you this. If you have been in a serious wreck, do you really think that you are in good hands of the insurance companies when you have lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering from your head to your toes? The answer is no. If you want to truly be in good hands, give me a call. I'm attorney Donald Wayne McFarland. Let me put my 20 years of experience in working to protect the rights of injured people to work for you. 349-9000.
Sagersville National lets you go mobile with their new banking app. That's right, you can view your account and balance, transfer money, pay bills, and yes, deposit checks right from your phone from wherever you are. Just download the Sagersville National Bank app on your Android, iPad, iPhone, or other device. Any phone that can connect to the internet has the capability, and you can start saving time and money today with Sagersville National Bank's new mobile app. Wherever you are, we're there for you at Sagersville National Bank. Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new McGoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400. Enjoy your fun in the summer sun even more with festive settings of the season from the seasonal shop that look good enough to eat themselves. Monogrammed and summer flags of every shape, size, and shade of summer, and other ways to say, welcome, friends. And just in, new and already classic designs by Ethel and Myrtle, ladies, all at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop, just down from the drugstore and the Radio Shack. Frito Rocks is more than just gravel. They've got mulch in red, brown, and black, river rock in 4 different sizes, new rainbow rock for an entirely new landscape feature, metal and double wall plastic pipe, masonry sand, and rock, every size from DGA to 57s to class 2 and 3. And they have delivery and excavation and dozer services. And special hours Monday through Friday, 4:30 till 9 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 4 for orders. Call Frito Rocks on Route 7 at 496-7776. Brand new to the viewing area, but a family-owned power sports business since 1964. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville is loaded with Kawasaki and Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides and savings, rebates, and financing to put you in control of your next adventure with parts, accessories, a full test riding facility on site, and professional service for every make and model at Kentucky's Power Sports Authority. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville. Lasting a little less than 3 minutes, I believe, or so, the special and to-the-point meeting of the McGoffin County Fiscal Court this morning. A couple of items on the special and limited agenda. One of those being the fireworks display, which will be a good segue into our tentative schedule for the 4th of July celebration in McGoffin County.
The appropriation transfers, what are those, Kyle?
This is just the line items within the budget, moving the appropriations around the balance.
Okay, make a motion that we accomplish that. Is there a second? Motion been made second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. There's a tire grant for $3,000. Do we need to adopt a resolution or just accept that? Is that how it is?
Adopt the resolution on
I
that.
make a motion, we adopt the resolution for the $3,000 for the tire program. Is there a second?
I second.
Motion been made second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. I'd like to make a motion to approve the second reading of the budget. Is there a second? Motion been made second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. I make a motion to accept the second reading of the FY 2014 budget amendment. Is there a second? Motion been made and second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. I make a motion that we allocate up to $3,750 with what it takes to make sure that we're able to conduct a fireworks program this year. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion been made and second. Any comments? I'd like to make the comment that I would like to personally thank Mr. Ritt Mortimer for the work that he's doing on this. Quite frankly, with miscommunication, without his efforts, we wouldn't have fireworks this year. So I would like to thank him for putting up with a mayor and a judge miscommunicating, and I apologize to the public and the city council. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Motion been made second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you for your attendance.
With the 4th of July now a week away and the celebration less than that to begin in Sagersville, McGoffin County, we've got a tentative schedule. I'll explain the tentative part in a little more detail in just a few moments. I spoke with Jency Bailey down at the Sagersville Renaissance program on a telephone call just a few moments ago, and here's what we've outlined thus far. Thursday, they are having the Little Miss and Little Master, well, the firecracker pageants is what I guess I should call them, most certainly. However, even though it was reported in the special session of the Sagersville City Council by Sagersville Mayor Pete Shepard earlier this week, that he had checked with the city's insurance company and it would have covered them in lieu of having the pageants on the stage at the cabins. Bailey says that she had called the Historical Society to get permission, and that wasn't granted. The individual she spoke to at the Historical Society said that that decision would have to come from the board, and there was just not enough time to do so. So even with the insurance that the city had to cover, in effect, they are trying to gather a flatbed and have it at the City Hall parking lot. So if you've got any assistance with that, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated, but that's what we know it now. They were not allowed to have it at the cabin, so they're going to try to improvise and have it on a flatbed in the Sagersville City Hall parking lot. This is the firecracker pageants, Thursday at 6 o'clock. Friday at 6 o'clock in the Sagersville Ramey Park, they're going to have the Watermelon Social, an annual event that's become quite popular. They're also trying to gather some music in the park as well, and they will most certainly have free watermelon, and they hope you'll join them for a night under the stars. Saturday will be, of course, the busiest day. The parade will start at 1. It will start to line up at noon. All the beauty queens, pageant contest winners will join and gather, line up at Joy Global. Now, the floats and everyone else will line up in front of the McGoffin County Funeral Home. ATVs and the likes will be allowed in the 4th of July parade, with one very important stipulation. According to Fire Chief and organizer for the parade, Paul Howard, of the Sagersville Fire Department, you have to haul your machine in and then haul it out. They will not be given free reign throughout the downtown area, as has caused some accidents in the past. Fortunately, minor to moderate in the past, nothing serious, but that is the scenario. You have to haul it in and haul it out, but you can ride it through the parade. The parade starts at 1. At 3 o'clock, the Sagersville Renaissance is having their Lifetime Achievement Award. We'll talk a little more about that maybe next week. And then the fireworks. Even though the funds appear to have been allocated, we do think at this time, I've spoken with Melrose Pyrotechnics, and given the status of this being this late in the game, they think they may have secured a crew. I'm told, I'm very hopeful. Just kind of got involved with this in the last few days, so we'll have more on that Monday. But right now, I'm going to say the fireworks are indeed a go. Dennis, meeting with Melrose, is working very hard to see that we can put together a show at the last minute. So we're hopeful that's going to be your schedule, and that's where it stands as of now. There may be a tweak or two to be made next week, but I believe this is as close as we can get you for the time being. Now on to this Friday's McGoffin Farm Bureau-sponsored community calendar. Rumpke sent me the following announcement about their service for next week. They will be closing the transfer station early, but they'll be open till 2 on Wednesday. Now, this is due not to the holiday, but an annual employee meeting. So the transfer station will close early Wednesday at 2, but drivers will be running their regular schedule for the 4th of July. The office will be closed on the 4th, but all the trash will be picked up on regular schedule. So your garbage collection service will not be affected by the holiday. So be sure to thank those fellows for working the holiday for us all. The McGoffin County Community Blood Drive has been set for Wednesday, July the 9th. I'll remind you about it next week, but you can save a life. You can win a trip to Las Vegas. You can win some other big prizes as well. It's Wednesday the 9th at the Hardin Medical Plaza. And I've got an announcement that just came in. I'll remind you about it next week, but I'll have to do it early. The Mount Sinai Church of God is having a big yard sale. A big yard sale, it says, next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now, they're on Route 40 across from Challenger Drilling, which is a mile or so from the newsroom on Route 40 going out of Sagersville in that direction. I'll remind you about it next week, but 3 days, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Mount Sinai Church of God, a big yard sale. If you've got an announcement, birthday, anniversary, or anything like that, please send it to us. We'll be glad to put it on and let everyone know what you've got planned.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
14s must go immediately. It's Hot Chevrolet's triple bonus employee pricing. That means for a limited time, buy any new 2014 GM vehicle at Hot employee pricing. Plus 1, you get to keep the rebates. 2, a free family beach vacation. And 3, get 2 years free maintenance. Triple bonus employee pricing. Only at Hutch Chevrolet Buick GMC in Paintsville, Kentucky. Or at HutchChevrolet.com.
Remember when they invented the peanut butter cup? Bringing peanut butter and chocolate together. Pure genius. Well, the Sonom Enduro has done the same thing for wireless. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, you'll find the tough, dependable Sonom Enduro. This flip phone is great for the job or weekend warrior, but you can also access the internet and take great pictures with a 2-megapixel camera. Get it now, the best of both worlds, just like the peanut butter cup. Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
Premier Auto is all about what's here and now. A 2011 Camry, now $13,950. A 2013 Optima, now $19,450. An 011 Kia Soul, just $15,950. And a Dare to Compare 2011 GMC Sierra, $13,950 at Premier Auto in Paintsville. Cruise on in your Sagersville Dairy Queen because we've got s'more for you. That's right, everybody's favorite summertime treat is back as the blizzard of the month in a cup, waffle cone, or a royal shake. And now get original Julius's and smoothies in strawberry lemonade. It's where you can always get a burger basket or fries from open to close every day and breakfast 6 to 11 Monday through Thursday and till noon on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at your Sagersville DQ. Wheel alignments, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, and tires. Thousands of tires by all the major manufacturers, all in stock and at incomparable prices. All backed with 33 years of service and experience, the area's largest tire selection, and 6 months no interest at Conley's in Paintsville. Discount Auto Brokers in Prestonsburg has put liquidation prices on over 600 first-choice, pre-owned, like-new vehicles with one-time only savings, and they're giving away huge prizes for their big event. You have to bring the flyer in to win an Xbox, iPad, gas grill, 50-inch flat-screen TV, Walmart gift cards, or a 2014 Chevrolet. The big event at Discount Auto Brokers in Prestonsburg. Only the biggest sale on the region's biggest selection, only now through Thursday, July the 3rd. Bring your flyer in today to Discount Auto Brokers. And hold the phone. In addition to all that, all the cars, all the vehicles, all the chances to win all those prizes, come in tomorrow for a big, huge cookout. Free hot dogs, free hamburgers, and a wonderful time just Enjoy yourself. Come and see what they've got on the lot. Another major cookout tomorrow. Discount Auto Brokers on 23, just out of Prestonsburg. And remember, bring your flyer in for a chance to win a 2014 Chevrolet and all those other grand prizes in the big event, which lasts now through Thursday the 3rd at Discount Auto Brokers in Prestonsburg. It's going to be an exciting weekend, and first of next week, specifically in Magoffin County, the All-Stars are in action. Tournament time has hit the hills of eastern Kentucky. It starts this weekend, according to local Magoffin County League President Matt Wyman, and then it all arrives, at least for the 8 and unders, this coming Monday in the Ramey Park of Sayersville. Wyman starts off by explaining why we're not talking about girls' brackets at this time for the All-Stars.
The girls, our girls softball, which is 12 and under, we'll be playing in Johnson County in a state tournament. We only have 2 teams in District 3, so I think they're going to try to do a local district tournament, but that's not been finalized yet. And then sometime early next week, I think they'll be having a state tournament, and there's only going to be 3 teams in that. But I'll have more information on that a little later. Play starts tomorrow for the 10 and unders baseball in Johnson County over there on their Babe Ruth Guy Ripken Fields, which is over the hill from Johnson Central High School. The boys 12 and under baseball will be playing in Pikeville at the Big Sandy League, and that's up at Amos Park up on the hill there where the cut through is. Magoffin County got the 8 and under tournament, which is the biggest tournament out of the 3 divisions that we have. The 10 and unders and 12 and unders have 4 teams each, and the 6 and under actually has 6 teams. So we'll have 5 teams from out of county coming to Magoffin County on Monday, and we'll have 4 games on Monday. We'll be playing on the softball field and on the what we call our Little League field. Could possibly go till Thursday, being a double elimination tournament. We could be playing what they call the if needed game Thursday, but Monday and Tuesday we'll be playing at 6 and 8. And Wednesday, we'll have 2 games starting at 6 and 1 at 8.
Now, a couple of things to add. I just got a text, actually, just about 2 minutes ago from Wireman. And in regards to the girls' softball all-star team, softball state has been set for next Thursday. There's not going to be a softball district, just Magoffin and Johnson playing a doubleheader Saturday night. Folks, the Ramey Park is going to be the place to be. A whole lot happening here, and of course in the other parks, as you just heard. As far as the 8 and under All-Star League tournament, that tournament which starts in Magoffin County next week, well, as you saw there real quickly in the brackets or briefly, Johnson County and Martin County play at 6. Also Big Sandy and Lawrence County play at 6. They'll have games going on simultaneously, a whole lot of action. Magoffin County will play, our All-Stars will play the winner of the Johnson and Martin County game. That game set for 8 o'clock Monday night of next week. And then Johnson County, 8 and under, will take on the winner of the Lawrence County and Big Sandy playing game, if you will. So a whole lot of baseball, some of it over the course of the weekend, and then definitely a lot of excitement in the Ramey Park beginning 6 o'clock on this coming Monday. We're hoping that the weather will permit all the games to play. And as Matt told me off camera, it's just been an exciting season, a whole lot of games. A whole lot of games have been close and competitive, and tournament time, of course, only just exemplifies that to even more of a degree. So keep that in mind. If you want to, even if you're not a fan, don't have a child playing, it's exciting and entertaining. And next week for the 8 and under tournament, I promise you, you'll be glad you went down to check out some of the action. Well, now it's time to get out of here, but not before talking briefly about the weather. And you can kind of see the trends and patterns and showers and storms that are looming well out to our west. We're going to have a dry, calm evening tonight. Can't say that for the weekend. I can also say that we're going to have a cold front that's going to change things up again next week, and on the backside of that, maybe some milder and relatively calm conditions for the holiday. After near 90 degrees here at the newsroom today, we're still holding at 87 at the newsroom. If you're catching the early show, temperatures are calm, and you saw the radar conditions clear. A low of 66, partly cloudy skies, and calm wind for the rest of your evening. Now, showers, thunderstorms are in the forecast for your weekend. A little patchy fog tomorrow morning as well. Mostly cloudy on your Saturday. It's not going to be a pool or a tanning day, ladies and gentlemen. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Saturday. And we'll see temperatures right around the 83-degree mark, I think. A low of 68. It's going to be a little muggy in the evening, I do suspect. Now, if we see some showers, thunderstorms, some could really put down some heavy rainfall and some lightning and some winds associated with it as well. It could be a stormy day tomorrow. It's not going to be start to finish, but do expect to see some throughout the day. Sunday, 87, 69, partly sunny. Still another threat of showers, thunderstorms. We will see some more sunshine on Sunday. All clouds tomorrow, partly sunny skies on your Sunday. 50% chance of showers and storms. And we can expect to start off next week on Monday, going into your holiday weekend in the upper 80s, partly sunny, and still that 50% threat of showers and thunderstorms. And you'll watch throughout the forecast period. Tuesday, 50%. 91. We're still looking at the 90s on Tuesday of next week, and the mid to upper 80s thereafter. So showers and storms tomorrow, and a lot of clouds. Still some showers and storms lingering on your Sunday, and then kind of run-of-the-mill next week with a high point of 91 there on your Tuesday. The other part of the forecast is that we've got a cold front coming in, approaching from the northwest next week, and it will give us, I believe, some more comfortable conditions, at least a possibility of it right now, for your 4th of July holiday, maybe just right in time. Now, keep in mind, out ahead of that, we'll see some showers and thunderstorms in front of that cold front, but we're hoping that the timing, and it's so far away, it's hard to say, but we're hoping that it will coincide well with everything that's going on in and around the viewing area for our Independence Day weekend. It's going to be a long and we hope a wonderful and nice weekend weather-wise for us all. But for now, let's enjoy this weekend ahead as much as possible and see us back here next week for more of Your News Today. As always, thank you so much for watching and being a part of the show.